Hello, my name is Chris Hartman, and today I will be talking about the Mammoth Cave National Park. Over this presentation, we will be covering Mammoth Cave's geology, history, community impact, and more. The park is located in central Kentucky. It is managed by the National Park Service and was established in 1941. It is the longest known cave system in the world, with over 400 miles explored. It is important for tourism, scientific research, and nature conservation. The park has a karst landscape, which includes sinkholes and caves, but it also has hills and valleys with a range of 411 to 800 feet of elevation. The rock that the caves are made of is primarily limestone, which has helped it dissolve and make cave systems from the slightly acidic water. What helps the tops of the caves and the ceilings of the caves not just collapse from rain is a layer of sandstone sits on top of these limestone, which protects the cave's integrity. These caves were all formed through chemical weathering as water slowly dissolved a lot of the rock over time. Excuse me. Water is one of the most important factors in forming and shaping the cave, but also for the national park as a whole. As the rainwater became slightly acidic and still becomes acidic, it dissolves limestone as it moves underground and creates those large passageways. The National Park's cave is connected to the Green River, which is a major source of recreation in the park. Flooding does occur occasionally, and it continues to help shape the cave today. But sadly, pollutants have impaired the cave from us humans coming in and mucking up the waters. It also has impaired surrounding water. One of the major hazards to the cave and to the whole national park is flooding. Because of the karst landscape, it's very easy for water to, fall through holes and start filling up the caves. This can make even more of the soluble limestone to dissolve and damage land or structures that the national park relies on. The way that they reduce these risks is by monitoring severe weather days and closing the park when flooding is possible, as well as cave integrity inspections. Further science and conservation efforts are being used to help prevent damage and protect the park's environment. Considering that Mammoth Cave is the largest cave system in the world, you may be surprised that it was just first formed 10 to 15 million years ago. Sounds stupid when I say that, but some of the other caves that are created were created as old as 300 million years ago, which is pretty short in the grand scheme of things. The caves are formed in rock beds that are dated as far back as the Mississippian period, which is around 350 million years ago. Water dissolved much of the rock, deepening the cave and adding large passageways, up until about 2 million years ago, where research suggests an ancient ice age caused the removal of significant amount of water, and it made it so there was only water in the lowest levels of the caves. Although there is less water today, rainwater still form the cave to become deeper. The park plays a major role in the local economy through tourism. In 2024, it attracted 747,000 tourists, which spent over $73 million in 2024. It is an important site for scientific research, but human activity has and can still negatively impact the cave, especially through pollution and land development. Contaminants are easily getting into the groundwater and spreading through the cave system. So it is very important that we are protecting our caves and picking up after ourselves. More and more conservation efforts are trying to um, balance human use along with environmental protection. To conclude, Mammoth Cave is an important example of how geology shapes the natural world, especially with how limestone interacts with water over time. Understanding geology helps us recognize and reduce natural hazards. This national park plays a key role in protecting natural environments. It is also important for, science and recreation. These are all the works that I used, all the images that were used to make this beautiful presentation come to life with all the different uh, images from the park, as long as information that I grabbed from the National Park Service and USGS. All right. Thank you very much.